everyone, and welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Cyndi, a divine feminine. I'm on the ascension journey via a twin soul, and I wanted to wish all of you a happy holidays to wherever in the world you are tuning in from. We appreciate your energy here at the Sunshine for the Soul community. I am much obliged to you that you decided to stop in and listen to a tale told by the tarot. For this series of readings, I will use the words spirit and soul interchangeably, as they are the same. When I use the words divine masculine or divine feminine, I am referring to an energy, not gender. Every soul consists of both divine masculine and divine feminine energies within, the yin and the yang, the duality, the positive and the negative. And our purpose in these tales told by the tarot are to learn how to balance these two energies and bring our lives into a frequency of love and abundance. Now on to the task at hand, the three spirits of Christmas past. Now, we all know the story of Scrooge, a Christmas carol written December 1843 by Charles Dickens. This is a tale that's long been told. Now, the first movie was released in 1935. I watched that the other night. It was really neat. So this story follows the transformation of Ebenezer Scrooge from a cold-hearted, money-grubbing miser to a man who finds redemption through a series of ghostly, or let's call them for truly what they are, spiritual encounters on Christmas Eve. Ghosts or spirits in this tale can be looked at from the perspective of epiphanies or aha moments. Now, Scrooge lived in the beautiful city of London, and shout out to all of our listeners from the United Kingdom. He was known as a miser. He hoarded his wealth and spent as little money as possible, denying even his charity at Christmas time to thousands who were in desperate need of common comforts such as food and warm clothing. He refused to shut down his union workhouses and operations during the holidays, making the men work long hours with no reprieve, so low as to chase Christmas carolers off his stoop with a stick in his hand. Let's be honest, it was miserable because his obsession with greed and accumulation of wealth was an energetic blockage for him to connect with his heart chakra, thus living in a state of separateness from his creator. This tale is a gleaming reminder of how introspection and self-awareness are essential in order to align with our soul, to align with our heart chakra, allowing us access to the kingdom of heaven. This isn't a mysterious place up in the heavens, as we were told, but a frequency of light and love that has arrived here on earth for all who desire to enter. So tonight, we'll be taking the liberty to call on you as we close out 2023 and step into the energy of a brand new year, a brand new cycle, a brand new opportunity to connect with our heart chakra. Let's take a look at the three prominent spirits or energies in our life and see what messages are waiting to guide us into this beautiful new year of 2024. Well, hello there, Gemini, and welcome into your December Scrooge reading. We're going to pull three cards from the Rider-Waite deck, looking at the spirit of Christmas past and seeing, kind of a view of our former selves, reminding us of who we once were along our journey in this incarnation. Let's shine a little bit of a light on these memories of the past. Allow your heart to open and receive these messages without judgment of yourself or of others. This is about opening our heart chakra, seeing the raw truth, and releasing the past so that we can align with the beautiful frequencies of 4D and 5D unconditional love. And that is such a beautiful thing, Gemini. So my Rider-Waite deck is all shuffled, and the 3 cards that I pulled for you are the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So swords are about our communication and thoughts. So right off the bat, we've got some of that going on. And then the cup is about emotions. It could be apologies. It could be an offer. It can be a message. So with this Ace of Swords, though, in the reverse, this is no truth has been spoken. Maybe the words just didn't come out, or they didn't come out the way we wanted them to. You know, this could also be one's thoughts are confused, unsure, or very chaotic. This could be a misunderstanding too, or an idea that is just not coming to fruition in the way we hoped it would. And so we kind of like, all right, back to the drawing board here. Let's start again. But I'm not too sure. There's a couple different meanings. So let's get some clarifiers from my Dark Mansion tarot deck. All my tarot decks are listed in the description box. If you're new here, you'll hear me refer to the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. They are not genders. We both have each of those energies within us, so we need to flip the stories around and how they relate to that part of us. And remember that energy is fluid and ever-changing. So if you're here listening to this message, it's because the universe wanted you to get something out of it. Not everything may resonate. Just don't force it to fit. Just take what in your heart you know is for you. And we're clarifying the Ace of Swords. We're thanking our spirit guides and our ancestors and archangels for these messages. And we have got, wow, we've got the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So the plot thickens here, Gemini. So when we look at the 10 of Cups here, we see a couple, you know, some kids, a dog, a picnic. They're out in nature enjoying their time together. And, you know, this kind of represents the idyllic state of comfort, harmony, peace, and love, which makes you feel like you're in paradise. This is, you know, all your dreams have come true. This can be a new and blissful relationship. This can resemble a long-term commitment, but it's something where you're each putting in equally and both finding deep emotional fulfillment. Now, the Knight of Cups, knights are the action takers about their emotions, the cups. And this is depicted by a knight on a horse, and we can see the horse, interesting enough, has only 1 foot dipped in the water, right? 1 foot is up, 1 foot is in there. So when I see this, and we've got the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Cups, I see like someone is, maybe their thoughts are unsure, they've got some chaotic mind stuff going on about what they would find fulfilling about this 10 of Cups. And they're thinking about taking action, or in the past they really wanted to take action, but they only had 1 foot in, not both feet. There was only 1 foot really being committed to expressing themselves. I just saw 444. And then we follow that up with the 9 of Pentacles. So this could be a divine masculine energy that was going towards a divine feminine energy that is abundant. She's got 9 of the 10 Pentacles already accumulated for herself. So she is very stable, she's very efficient, she's independent, she's got what she needs, she's not needing anything. So yeah, this is in the past, Gemini. Now either this is you and you didn't take the complete step forward to express yourself in a situation with this divine feminine, or Gemini, you could be this divine feminine and you have this energy around you of a divine masculine that really has been thinking about the 10 of Cups. They've contemplating it, but in the past they didn't quite come through and speak what they wanted to say, right? There was something that didn't go the way they hoped it would go. So now they're like, okay, back to the drawing board. And that's what we see in the past. And the next card in the past is the 6 of Swords. And this is about moving things to calmer waters. So in the past, there was a desire to bring some peace into a situation. There was a desire to bring some balance. And with the swords, it was going to require us to express ourselves. It was going to require us to communicate what exactly has been on our mind. And I want to get a couple clarifiers for that just to make sure. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. That is card number 10. So we had 10 of Cups. Now I've got card number 10. The Wheel of Fortune is all about, beginning a new cycle. The Wheel of Karma turns. Things in the past, we let them go. And then in brings this new opportunity, this new magical time of getting to start again, having a new beginning, going after what it is we want. And in the past, it was time to bring things to calmer waters. It may have been long overdue for things to be brought into calmer waters. And then we've got the Chariot. So yes, to take action, to come forward, to express yourself. Now the Chariot is card number 7, and only the Empress and the Emperor ride in the Chariot. So in the past, this 10 of Cups, there wasn't quite a completion. We didn't quite, seal the deal. It was, I only had one foot in, so it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Maybe somebody wasn't ready to express themselves. But in the past, they really, seems to me, wanted to move things to calmer waters. They wanted to have a new cycle. They knew it was time for them to take action and come racing forward. So the next card is the Page of Cups, the third card, looking at the spirit of Christmas past. So the pages are like the youngest, most immature energy in the deck. It could be a messenger, but this Page of Cups shows me in the reverse that there was a blockage of some kind. They may have not been able to manifest this new beginning, obviously, because we saw in the past that they couldn't come in and speak their truth. They weren't able to have a new cycle. They weren't able to bring things to calmer waters and come racing in. It looks like because they only had one foot in. And this is the universe confirming that, yeah, there was some kind of blockage. So with one foot in and the Page of Cups in the reverse, what was the blockage? Clarify this Page of Cups. And we've got the Ace of Cups, which says, I really, really, really wanted to manifest something in the beginning. Oh, and I've got the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I really, really wanted to create something. I really wanted to manifest something. And with the Strength card, I'm just taking these because they're staring at me like I can't resist them. Card number 8, but I needed to find the Strength. And then the card under that is the Hierophant, card number 5, which could be I needed to follow or be more in touch with my higher self, or this could be I was going to propose marriage. Oh, I don't know if I have that right. Universe, are you telling me that this was such a big thing and they only had one foot in and they couldn't move things to calmer water because with two aces, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, I just saw 10-10 and beginning a new cycle. All right, epiphany going on here. So with all these aces, this is somebody that was really wanting to manifest something in the physical. Aces are about it being personal. It was personal for them to come in and speak their truth. It was personal for them to offer this cup of love. It was personal for them to go after their passions and desires. With this Ace of Wands we see here, they needed to find the strength because I think they were going to propose marriage. I mean, universe, let me ask the universe. Let's get one card from the universe deck here because I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole if it's not clarified. But we do have the 10 of Cups. We've got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune clarifying that 6 of Swords. So that's, message from the universe, major arcana, saying, they really desired this new cycle. They really desired to come forward. And then we've got 2 aces, the strength card, and the Hierophant. That's a lot of major arcana sitting here. Something to really pay attention to, Gemini. Like, I start getting excited when I see all this major arcana coming out. So I've reshuffled the universe deck, and I'm asking spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, clarify this Hierophant card. Are we looking at marriage? The 8 of Cups in the reverse is returning to somebody they walked away from. But we had the Strength card, which is card number 8. So that's 8-8. Oh, 2 of Cups in the reverse. So this is, they walked away from a 2 of Cups, a 10 of Cups, possibly a divine feminine that was a divinely orchestrated soul connection. One more, 5 of Wands, because they were conflicted. They were in a battle, maybe a battle in their lives with others, maybe a battle for stability, maybe a battle to heal, maybe a battle to stand on their own 2 feet and go after what it is they wanted. I don't necessarily think this is a card of marriage. It really could be, but it also could just be that this divine masculine had to step into his divine masculine energy, the Hierophant energy, you know, the counterpart to the High Priestess, and follow his intuition about a situation. And he's been battling with this. And he attempted to come forward, that's what it looks like to me, and speak his truth, but he wasn't really fully committed because he only had that 1 foot in, so he wasn't able to bring it to calmer waters. He wasn't able to have the news cycle. The Chariot didn't make it all the way to the door. He wasn't able to make this offer, and there was no manifestation because he was trying to find the strength. Okay? He was trying to find the strength. We see what he wanted. We see what happened. We see that it's something from the past. Gemini, this is definitely you. You walked away from something and now you're realizing that it was a divine connection. Or Gemini, this is someone in your field, your energetic field, that is now realizing this about you. Woo, this is exciting. So let's pull a card from the universe deck and take a look at the Christmas present, which the Christmas present is represented by the personification of the Christmas spirit, right? This is living in the here and now moment. We're going to be relieved of the burdens of the past, whatever this was that didn't work out, this conflict that was going on, for us to be able to manifest something, to listen to our intuition. Now we have an opportunity to manifest what it is we would like to experience. We have another go at it. You know, we're the co-creators of our universe. Having something not work out right once the first time, I just saw 1444, does that mean that it's not going to work out? It just means we get another chance to fine-tune, another opportunity this Christmas to raise our energetic frequency and celebration and joy. So even if this didn't work out, you know, we can celebrate merely being alive and that we're able to have this experience, this existence, where we're able to go after what it is we want to manifest. This 10 of Cups, this this 9 of Pentacles, you know, to come forward and go after what it is we want to experience in this lifetime. That's what's so great about being a spiritual, energetic being in our human meat suits. We are here to have these lessons, these experiences, and every day, like I said in the beginning, we can open up that book and we can write a new chapter. We can have something different. So let's look at the Christmas present. All right, Gemini, and we have got the 9 of Cups in the reverse. 9s are about endings and completions. Cups are about our emotions. So what I see here just off the get-go is that there is something that in the present is incomplete that someone would find very emotionally fulfilling. I just saw 1616. This could also be the universe telling us that it's time for us to stop placing a value on all your blessings. Like, this is better than this, or I need this more than I need this, and instead pay attention to like the quality of your life. But that doesn't really jive with me all that much. This could also be that in the present, whatever individual did not come forward and speak their truth, that the chariot didn't make it quite all the way, the offer wasn't made about something they really wanted to manifest, this could be a sign that you are not in the right emotional or mental state, or maybe there's some emotional immaturity, or there could be some fear about emotionally expressing yourself, especially if you're not familiar with that or if you haven't done that before. Oh, so what I see here is the Nine of Cups in the reverse kind of tells a tale. In the present, somebody is very disappointed and of failing to get what you truly desired, even if it's something they really felt like they deserved. This could be like you're holding some emotional baggage because of this situation. This can also suggest that, you're seeking worldly pleasures to supplement the love you are denied. I just saw 1818, or the love that you're denying yourself because you haven't come forward and spoken this truth, something that you really desire to have. This could be too that after this, you're looking at everything and just taking a time of healing, and acceptance, like going through this stage of peace where you're, like we saw before, just kind of a time of regrouping, coming up with a new plan, right? We saw that already. Let's get some clarifiers, because this one's got a lot of different meanings to it on its own. Clarifying the Nine of Cups in the reverse, we have got the Five of Wands. So that's a lot of confliction going on. Now we've had that out twice, the Five of Wands, that conflicting about your passions and desires. You're really having to fight for it. Like, it's not coming easy. There's a lot of battles. When you want to manifest something, the universe will test you and say, like, you sure you want it? You sure you're ready for it? And then it'll trip you up a little bit, and it'll be like, you sure you want it? You're really going to have to dig in if you want this. And that's what I see the universe doing here. Like, okay, take your time to heal, but you understand that I've tested you. It doesn't just hand you your manifestations. And I've got the King of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So 4 aces are out on the table now. And this is all about both of these together in the reverse. You're not going to step into alignment. Your 4D, your 5D, you're not going to authentically be true to yourself if you cannot speak your truth, if your voice cannot be heard, if you suppress what it is inside of you that you truly, truly desire to have in your life. You're going to be blocked. You're going to be in stuck energy. And we saw not being able to come forward and make this offer put this person into this stuck energy. Even though they wanted the 10 of Cups, even though they wanted to come racing in the Chariot, even though they wanted to return to this soul connection, it has been a battle. And if this is a twin soul connection, I will tell you right now that that is the most difficult energetic relationship you can have currently incarnated on the planet. And it is so challenging and so testing. The trials and tribulations and the pain and the suffering really get you to the point where you gotta want it. You gotta fight for it. You gotta put on the armor against spiritual warfare and spiritual attacks and karmic people and situations, karmic belief systems, and our own ego that keeps telling you that you can't have this. This isn't real. This isn't magical. You're dreaming if you think you can have this. Well, you tell that ego to take a back seat and sit down and clam up, because the universe has got this. Archangel Michael is the leader of the twin soul connection, twin flames. How that resonates with you, it is like a connection that you have never known before. It's not your typical relationships. It's two energies that are of the same soul frequency. I just saw 2222. Learning to come back together and be in alignment with each other, learning to, repair that heartbreak, that pain, and that trauma of living our lives, as a spiritual being in this meat suit. We came down here, we got banged up and beat up, and man, you go for one heck of a ride, and then you find out that I'm a twin soul and I have this opportunity to really dig in and bring myself to these whole other realms of spiritual evolution and growth. And it is a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful opportunity, and I am really excited to be ascending via this twin soul journey. So it's very near and dear to me. I pick up the Divine Masculine Collective if you haven't noticed yet. So we're asking one last card, and we'll close this reading because we're getting a pretty good grip here of what's going on. This is the spirit of Christmas future. This is what's yet to come. And like in A Christmas Carol, it's represented by the Grim Reaper. That last spirit represents death. And in the tarot, death is represented in meaning transformation. Transformation of ourselves, transformation of our thoughts, transformation of our belief systems, our patterns, transformation of what we want to manifest is available to us each and every day. We're given this new beautiful opportunity to write a new story, to work with these energies, learn how to alchemize and bring about a beautiful existence. So one more time, I'm thanking the universe, the ancestors, and the archangels for these messages today. And we are asking, what is in the Christmas future, the potential future for Gemini? 8 of Wands in the reverse. So this is fast action. Another card, number 8. So we saw 888. That's the infinity symbol. Also relates to the twin souls. This is in the reverse. So this is about communicating our passions and desires. And this is saying that the potential future, there might not be communication. What happens if there isn't communication? Let's look at it that way. And I just had the 5 of Pentacles. Literally, when I went to shuffle the Dark Mansion deck, it fell out, and it's the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is, you won't be able to come in from the cold, depicted by 2 individuals out there freezing outside of the warmth. They can see the glow of the fireplace through the stained glass window, but they're out in the cold. And this is saying, if there's no communication, if you don't communicate your desires, there will be no ability to come in and align with this divine feminine, to align on this frequency where she's at. And it's 10:10 a.m. while I'm doing this. Interesting. One more card. This is the universe saying that you have to take action. And I just had the Death card in the reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So there's that 1111 twin flame energy. The Death card in the reverse says that we can't have this transformation if you aren't willing to release, stop holding on to the failure or the misstep or something that didn't take place in the past. That's in the past, right? You're going to live in the 3D frequency of the past, or you're going to step into the new frequency of the 4D. And I just saw 2626, and the 4 of Wands is the 1111. This is a divinely orchestrated connection. This is depicted by a divine masculine on his knee proposing. Remember, we saw that card where I thought they could be coming in and proposing marriage. You won't have this 4 of Wands. You won't have this union. You won't have this gift from the universe that is being offered if you do not come in and speak your truth. You have to find your voice, Gemini. Or Gemini, this person around you needs to find their voice. And in closing, I'm sorry this went a little long, but the Gemini is all about the twins. And I had done a reading a couple days ago that I decided to do a second one. But before I even started the reading, the universe had said, this is going to be a reading about the twins. And I literally didn't finish the video on it. I decided to do another reading because I felt like it was a couple days old and I wanted to check in with the energy again. But pretty much it just duplicated this. So I'm definitely going to address this to the twin flame, twin soul. This seems to be a collective divine masculine, divine feminine reading about, what this Christmas past, these spirits are trying to tell us about the collective and where we are right now. But it's super exciting to see that the divine masculine has a new opportunity. And this whole story, just the universe laid it out, man. You can't get any clearer. It's so magical. And if you dug my vibe and you'd like to not lose me and become friends, then subscribe to my channel. If this reading resonated with you and you enjoyed listening to it, I really appreciate you hitting that like button and commenting. I love any feedback. I hope that you guys go off and you have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you at your next reading. Peace and love, Gemini.